Hey everyone, Alpha here again with another video, and um, today is well, it's actually a different video than what I'm used to, but I figured I may as well do it today because, well, I'm doing the video today, well, because last all of you know, like most of you know, um, there hasn't been any word since Super Olympics, which I will get to in a little bit. However, um, well, actually, I'll get to it right now because, it will be better if I get to it now. So, the I recorded that video, saying that Super Olympics was amazing, that day, before the Super Olympics, so I could upload it, after the Super Olympics. That was, of course, uh, with the uh, with the intended with the intended um with the intended uh thought that I would compete, which I totally was. I entered the Super Olympics wanting to compete and get my Twitch channel out there. However, plans changed and I was put on standby. I was like, my my literal words were, dude, what the fuck? I literally entered the Super Olympics. You I said that I would want to throw my hat in the ring, and that was your chance to say, actually, we're a little overbooked, so we can't take any more contestants. There would have been the right um, response to give, being that they overbooked, um, which led to me not competing, and then, well, things just started from there. And then, after that, um, two people that I will only call by the call subject S and subject M were, well, subject M was taking a tour of Canada with subject S, and both of them were meeting up with people in Canada. I said, all right, well, let me know when you come to Canada so I can meet up with you. He was like, oh yeah, yeah, no problem. You'll be the first to know. Blah 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 blah. And then the day actually came that he came to Canada. When I asked for well, before I tell you the rest, I need to tell you right now. When I ask for details, I mean the actual date and time that you're gonna be at that location. Anyway, on with what I was saying. These two were meeting up in Ottawa and Toronto. See, I my initial thought was the guy would be landing in Toronto and going to Ottawa. But no. The guy landed in Ottawa and ended up going to Toronto the next day or 2 days later. And I was beyond pissed at that point. I was like, dude, I thought you were landing in Toronto. How is it my fault that I was trying to get more detail of where and when you're going to be somewhere? And now apparently I'm banned in their channels on Twitch and Discord, and apparently, according to them, I'm harassing, which I totally was not. Granted, I was trying to get more detail. If they would rather think that I am harassing, well, they sadly have another thing coming. Because people who know me know that I am not harassing. The people who actually do know me know that I asked for the time and the actual details of when you're going to be there, because I'm not going to make an ass of myself and just wait for you guys to show up. Like, I'm sorry, like, I am not going to be that type of person who just puts himself out there. Granted, a guy who almost got mugged in Toronto, but that's just a little rant. And a little background based on, like I said at the beginning of the video, the last you guys know, and the last Autistic Gamer knows, because I know he'll likely be the first one to see this video. So, like, the timeline here is that when we made the video after, well, after the Super Olympics, but before the Super Olympics, really, everything was going well. And then everything, in short, just went to shit. Ended up to a lot of people saying a lot of words they don't mean. And of course, me exposing the truth about both these two. And that truth is, if they say that you mean more, it's actually bullshit. All you mean to those guys are just a bunch of numbers. But me, I'm genuine. You know that I am here. I'm here to give you guys what you need. And occasionally, yes, I do go on the occasional rant, but I do try and cut down on the rants for the videos, because no one really likes to see a rant video. But I mean, some of us do have to get stuff off our chest. Anyway, that's just me just talking about some things that really are just a bunch of bullshit. If people do end up hating on me for this, I say, look at the facts I've provided. These people basically look at the facts I'm providing right now. When these people say that you are going to be in something, for example, Super Olympics or any type of streamer event, it's the streamer's right to try and uphold that promise. And yes, people can say, oh, well, the streamer has a lot on his plate, blah, 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 until you're sick of hearing it. But really, that's not the case. Here's what I really think. A lot of these streamers really don't give a shit about who their viewers are or who wants to play games because they have their own set of people and they don't want to stray from that. And if they do, they are afraid that they're going to lose their viewership. You tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm gonna leave it to all of you in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree? Do you somehow feel the same way I do? We can't tell anything right now because people are just getting away with this stuff, and really, we can't let it happen. Not to too many people. Not to good people like me or to a lot of you, because I know a lot of you do feel the same way I do. So really, it just sickens me. Anyway, that's just me just talking about things that do matter. But again, can leave it to all of you. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you somehow sympathize or relate? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, peace.